Hello and welcome to the Xfinity Series. We are here at the late Auto Club Speedway. Sadly gone in real life, but happy to say it's still here on iRacing, as we are going to qualify as the number 8 car in this one. We've got ourselves a pretty strong field, it looks like, which I'm pretty excited about. 4.4K it says up there on the Race Lab box. And it's probably going to be some pretty stiff competition, and I'm hoping we'll be able to hang in there. The last Xfinity race at Atlanta was pretty rough. I didn't help myself by having a pretty bad strategy in trying to save fuel, but I think we were in rough shape regardless, just because of the race setup not being quite what I was hoping for.
Green. Okay,
that said,
your first time lap.
Gonna be out here for Auto Club. I've made some minor adjustments. Sorry, as I focus in here. I made some minor adjustments to the race setup. I don't think I changed anything on the Q setup though. Didn't have quite as much time as I would have liked, but enough time that I was able to feel like, okay, I'm going to loosen it up a little bit. Make sure that this thing will not get on the right front too bad over the course of the run.
One more lap.
Hopefully do good things for us. There's a 40.026.
P3.
Not too bad. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I think we could do even better though. Well, we're not going to though, because I messed up turns 1 and 2. I tried to push it a little bit more there, and it was not having it.
It's getting high.
Got a little bit tight, and that's going to be the end of the lap, just because I had to lift so much for it. I think the first lap was always going to be better anyway. That's what I was finding when I was practicing. Heck, our water temp might not make it to the line, as it's getting pretty hot right there. So second lap, nothing compared to the first one. We're going to have to stick with our 40.0. Would have been cool to get a 39, but not quite there. That should be a solid starting position, though, I think, as the number 8 car. I think we'll be okay. The starting position hasn't been too much of the issue, though. The Q setups that you get from OSR are pretty darn good. I've just been struggling in the race trim.
The water temp is
We're going to do a practice pit in here if the engine wants to last long enough.
The water temp is getting high.
Ooh.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Locking them up a little bit there, but we made it. Probably want to make that a little bit smoother during the race just in case, but that'll get the job done. P6, so we've fallen back a little bit, but that is like the best lap I think I could probably have hoped for. Let's get the race setup in. Auto Club, race setup, there we go. Another one of these cases where I don't know if at what point it becomes my setup after I've made changes to it. But I still don't want to show the setup necessarily right now because it was OSR's setup to begin with, and they do have a pay model, even though I don't pay for it. Just to be clear on where everything's from. I made my adjustments, but there's probably still enough there that they would prefer me not show, so I will not, but loosened it up. So I'm going to have to be careful on the start, especially with the cold tires, but I'm hoping that we'll get enough turn, maybe get some good longer run. I guess we will find out. P6 is where we're going to be to start this 65 lap event.
The air temp is 67.
I'm just hoping we can hold on.
4,400.
Feels like most of these
The
races
estimated strength of field is
I'll qualify decent and then drop like a rock.
Tight field today. Look for opportunities.
Yeah, tight field. It is a pretty darn strong field. We've got our I rating just above over 5,000 right now, and we are still the number 8 car. So lots of fast guys in here. About 40 laps on a full tank. We'll keep that in mind when we are coming up with our strategies. That allows a little bit of wiggle room there. But when we want to come in for our tires, how many do we get? We get 3. Okay, good to know. We used them up a pretty decent bit there in the qualifying run there, that just for that little bit, but that of course was the qualifying setup, so that's always going to be a little bit rougher on the tires. Only minor adjustments though to the setup. If I had more time to practice, I might have continued to push the envelope with the setup, but not quite enough time, and I don't want to loop it in the first corner or something dumb and wreck the field.
Everyone's gridded.
If we need to loosen it up on one of these pit stops, I'll make those adjustments as necessary, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to keep it steady, maybe get a solid finish in this one, though it's going to be very difficult. Pretty darn strong field here.
This is a rolling
I mean, even the 16 car in front of us, they're nearly 4,000. I don't know if there's any cars in this race that aren't guys that are capable of winning.
Speed is 72 miles per hour.
Probably for the best, I'm going to be starting on the outside, in case I do get loose in 1 and 2. I'll be able to chase it up the track a little bit if I need. Wider way around means less steering wheel input, means it's less likely to snap on me as well. So we'll be able to feel it out a little bit. I was able to practice a little bit with the changes, but would have liked more. Always could use more. But we're always going to be learning during the race as well as we get some laps done. But we're going to be coming around here for 65 laps here at Auto Club in the Xfinity Series B Open. Session last lap up. Hopefully it's a good one. That race we did, Gen 4 at Chicagoland, was pretty messy. Hopefully we'll have ourselves a cleaner one right here.
Okay, Colton, you ready?
We're going to be going on green.
Green flag, green flag.
Good start there. Right on the back bumper of the 16.
Still inside.
Now we got to be careful.
Still there, inside.
We just took the trucks here to Auto Club recently.
Clear.
I believe it was the trucks. So not unfamiliar territory.
Start's alright. Time to get stuck in.
I don't know if I have someone on my inside.
Car inside.
Can't really look right now. There we go.
Clear. Car inside. Still inside.
E7.
Still there. Clear. Car inside. Keep high. Keep high.
Just trying to find a place in line here.
Still there, inside.
Don't want to use up too much tire early on. I feel like using these higher lanes, we might.
Stay high.
Trying to find a spot here.
Still there, hold your line. Keep high.
E5.
You're in
It's
fifth.
just done a 41.18. The car ahead has just done a 41.26.
Keep high. Clear.
Alright, finally we got clear. Feel like I had to use a little bit of tire to get around some guys. I don't know, we're gonna get dove right now.
Still there, hold
Holy
your
cow,
line.
man, that was
Clear.
aggressive. Man, I just want to be in line for a minute. Gee whiz, guys.
You're in fourth
Fuel window
position.
opens on lap 28. Will end on lap 37.
The car is P7, just at the fastest lap. 40.575.
11 gonna cut in front of us. Side by side again.
Inside. Still there, inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
The car feels loose, but I'm just worried we're going to get on that right front if we're not careful. This car is very sensitive to tire wear. That's more the line I want to run. Taking it down to the bottom. Letting it rotate down there.
Outside. Keep low. You're on the bottom, 3
I
wide.
don't want to be 3 wide, but we
Still
are.
there.
Gosh dang it, man.
Still there, still there. Car outside, 2 wide. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Keep low.
I believe we are 2 wide again.
Still there. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
Ooh, this is really close racing. Got my nerves all
Car outside.
shaken.
Clear outside.
We are P4, so things are going well at the moment.
Inside, the leader just did a 41.
I just feel like we have to use so much tire right now, and I'm not loving that.
Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Trying to be gentle with the throttle pedal at least. We got somebody in the wall though, up in the lead. Ooh, careful now. Trying to use the whole track and I nearly used too much of it.
That lap time was 41.12.
Finally starting to be able to run the line I want to run.
9 is now
Car outside.
Feels like this whole time I haven't been able to.
P4.
Stay low.
He is a lane down.
Stay low.
Nearly
There is a
running
car
into
on
me
the high
here.
side. Clear outside if you want it.
Good thing I looked to my right. I don't know if he was planning on trying to get past the guy in front of him or what. So far so good though. I mean, we're only 8 laps in, but right now the car's feeling pretty good.
That last lap was a 41.21.
Lots of side by side. At least we're not the only ones having to fight for position a little bit.
Okay, Colton, the next car is Dart, car number 11.
It's like pretty much the whole field, or at least everybody we can see around us, pretty close to one another. No big breakaways. Doing these big lifts into the corner. This car turns the best when you got no throttle in it at all, so I'm trying to do a big lift. Get it to go down to the bottom.
The next car is Dahl, car number 9.
The car is loose. Maybe it was going to get loose all along. Maybe I should have been tightening it up. Who knows? Right now it feels fine, but you never know. Could end up getting slidey on the exits.
That's good consistency, keep it up.
Perfectly happy riding here right now. Just trying to get some laps logged. Watching what these guys are doing in front of us. I'm in P4 as the number 8, so I'm feeling
Stay
pretty
low.
good about
There's
it.
a car on the high side.
Do have someone to our outside now.
Clear outside if you want it.
Clear, but not clear enough to close that off.
Still there. Stay low.
That was a 41.37.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line.
Gonna pass this on the outside. Not gonna make a suicide block on the guy behind him. That's gonna get us wrecked if we try that. So keep that lane open.
Stay low. There is a
This guy will probably pass us too. That's fine. I'm just happy we're not falling off like crazy right now.
Still there.
Happy we're getting some green flag laps too. I know that's a little early to say that, but that Gen 4 race was a pretty messy one.
Outside. Stay low.
So nice to be able to get some racing in.
Clear.
Okay, get in line. The car still feels fine. These guys have been able to take some momentum past us the past couple of laps, but just because we're losing position, I don't feel like we're falling off necessarily. The handling feels good. I'm just maybe not quite as willing to be as aggressive right now, trying to get spots. Guy behind is content being in line. That's cool. I've been noticing that 3 and 4, it's got a little bit better turn than 1 and 2. Noticed that all the way through practice. You could put a little bit more throttle in it in 3 and 4. Still some side-by-side up ahead. It doesn't really slow you down too much here, though. This is such a wide track. You have a lot of options. .315 already. Car may be getting a little bit tighter, a little bit harder to get it down to the bottom in 1 and 2.
P6.
Getting a little bit loose. Try not to do too much sliding. Got some jockeying for position behind us. See guys going down to the apron even. 15 gonna stick it down below us real late in the corner. Was planning on going down there, but had to change my course a little bit there in case he wanted to go through with it. He never did get alongside us, but he was looking like he was trying. Ooh, a little bit of wall for the 2.
Inside.
15 gonna go to our inside.
Still there. Still inside.
Go ahead and defend a little bit.
Car inside.
Fortunately, gonna have nowhere to go with the 6 in front of us, so that didn't quite work out for us. Anything we gain on the exit is
Still there.
lost.
Hold your line. Clear. Car inside. Still there at the bottom.
Oh, someone got sideways enough up there to smoke their tires. That was a little concerning.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
Things are picking up maybe a little bit.
41.98.
It's getting a little more dicey up here.
Inside.
Uh-oh, we got people getting to our inside some more.
There, inside.
The car in front
Stay
of us is
high.
now rooming car number 50, and their rating is 4.4.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear
Not
inside.
nearly as much grip as I was hoping up here. That did not work out like I wanted it to.
Outside.
8th place.
Keep low.
42.36.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
Alright, we're finally starting to get kind of tight.
Clear outside if you want it.
Big run coming behind us. No bump draft.
Inside. Still there. You're up top, 3 wide. Still hold. Still hold. Inside.
Gotta
2
hold our
wide.
line up here. Be careful.
Keep high. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
The next car is Brooks.
Still
car
inside.
number 3, and their rating is 6.2.
I'm content having
Still
moved to the
inside.
top here. I think we want to try to hold on to as much track position as possible as we get closer to pit stops. 3 wide in front of us.
Car inside. Keep high.
Ugh, I need that guy not to
Alright,
hook me.
Martin,
That got
next
close.
car is Anderson, car number 2, and their rating is 6.6.
Inside. Still inside. Clear inside.
You've got half your fuel left.
E8 is the 8 car. That's where we're supposed to be. This feels like a laying down's a little bit better than 3 and 4. Pretty close. Uh-oh, they're wrecking.
That might have been me, sorry.
Filling up now should get us to the end.
No yellow.
Inside.
But that was a couple of guys in front of us that are no longer.
Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
Didn't see exactly what happened, but some contact of some sort.
42.46. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
I think I'm happy with the balance of the car. I don't know if I want to make any changes. It's tight and loose at different points, but we'd rather have that than too much of either side of that, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Guy's breaking the draft or something.
42.456. Inside. Still inside. Keep high. Clear inside.
Guy trying again to make a pass, not able to clear us though.
Car in front is Dart. Car number 11.
Inside.
Able to do pretty well to stay near the wall there. That felt like a good corner.
Clear.
Actually, it was slower than last lap, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Your last lap time was at 42.41.
Inside.
They're just going to keep working that bottom line, and I just got to trust that they're not going to slide up into me.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
That was better. Alright. That was actually better than last lap, at least. Not going to go low here on the 11, even though we got the run. That's not going to work.
Inside. Still inside.
Did not get the angle quite right.
Stay high.
1 and
There's a car
2.
on the low side. Still there. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside. Car inside.
P6.
Stay high. There's a car on the low
Get
side.
back to his outside, but he's been running the bottom anyway, so I don't think he really wants it.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Imagine he'll probably file in line here. Will.
Don't wreck me up.
Uh-oh. That's bad.
Car outside.
Woo! That was close. Had to get around him. Thankfully we were clear low.
Pit window is
Get back in fifth.
45. That was a 42.50. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there. Hold your line.
Very, very close racing, and it's been clean racing so far as well. We've been green all the way. Definitely love that.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still inside.
A little bit of bump draft there.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Car inside. Stay high.
We are a little bit slower than these guys, I think, because I went to the high side a little bit too soon, but we're able to defend solidly up here.
Clear inside. The leader is running 42.308.
Just gonna try to hold on as much as we can, and then we're gonna be pitting here before too long. We got about 11 and a half laps of fuel at the line coming up. I do feel like we were getting the most out of what we've got here, though. I feel like maybe I probably went to the top a little bit too soon.
The next car is
So we're holding on the best we can out here. Maybe we pit a little earlier. Of course, we're in the green at the end of half of these laps, so maybe until we actually start getting some red, maybe we stay out.
The lap time was at 42.58.
Car inside. Keep high.
That guy has a lot more grip than we do, able to get to our inside
Inside. Clear inside.
through the corner. Been a really fun race, though. I really enjoyed running that high line. Really want to protect the high side here.
Car inside.
Think about 9 laps of fuel remaining.
Still there
Lap
at the bottom.
time was 42.67. Lap time's pretty consistent.
Stay high. Stay high.
Better than last lap, enough to get me a decent run. We're going to be 3 wide, unfortunately.
Hold your line.
That's a bit scary.
Right side. 2 wide. Clear. Inside. Coming
Big
up
run on the
halfway here.
3.
Still there at the bottom.
V8. Not that
We're losing a lot of time right now racing side by side with these guys. It might be time to just come in.
Clear.
I'm going to do... indicate that we're going to pit. Hopefully they know what that means.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane
All
speed
right.
limit is 55 miles per hour.
We're earlier than most
Okay, we'll
people.
pull you to the end.
Probably because we're doing it wrong.
Expect traffic when you exit the pits. When we leave the pits,
But it felt like we were losing a lot of time battling those
21 ahead
guys.
of Slater.
Pit box in. 10.
We'll take tires, we'll take fuel.
5.
And we're past halfway, so
2.
theoretically,
1.
should be fine.
Right here.
And this time around, maybe we can be more patient before we head to that high side. 52-58 though, not bad.
83%.
Could be a lot worse, especially with all that high line we were running.
We're done. Get going.
There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining.
We are currently the lucky dog right now.
Clear outside.
Got a long way to go before we can get a lap back, though.
Clear high. Outside. Outside is clear. Car inside. Still inside. Clear. Outside.
Let's get clear of this guy if we
Still
can. We cannot.
322.
Still there.
So let me have the... There's a track here, holding me down
Clear
low.
outside. Outside. Still there. Clear up top.
Would love to get my lap back naturally as soon as possible, just in case there is a yellow. But it's been a great race so far. Very close racing, but everybody's been clean. Okay, don't love that. A little bit of blinking.
Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear up top.
Clear the 3.
We're quickest at the moment.
Gotta make sure I take care of my tires too, because we're gonna be going longer than most people. It looks like. What lane is this guy taking?
Car
Second
outside.
from the bottom, alright.
Outside, clear, outside. Stay low. Clear outside if you want it. New fast flat for you.
We're currently setting the pace. That last lap was a 40.84.
Going middle.
Car inside, you're in the middle, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide.
Plenty of room to do that, so we're okay. Wanted to be as close to the bottom as I could, since we're trying to save tire at the same time here.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Outside is clear.
Really interested to see how this shakes out. Just about to get our lap back.
Dart is entering the pits. He's in P16.
The car in
Should
front
come out
is
a little
pitting.
way behind you.
Pit stops have started, other than me. Get him on exit here. The number 1 car out in the lead.
Still there. Clear high.
See what happens now. I think the plan is probably for most of these races in the Xfinity series. It does seem like going long is the way to go.
You should come out just in front of
But
you.
if we're able to get ahead of some guys and maybe play some defense, maybe it won't be so bad. If we have a little bit of older tires, I don't know. We'll find out though. Right now P22. Obviously that's not great. I'm curious to see how it shakes out. And this allows us to not have to race side by side like we did that whole first run as well. We can take care of our stuff a little bit better, I hope. Run exactly the line I want to run and how hard I want to run it. Passing some guys on pit road right now.
He's pitting from position 6. Expect him to come out a
The
bit
leader is
behind
running,
you. Okay, Walter, time to be consistent.
42.387.
According to that, we're much faster than the leader right
The car in
now.
front is pitting.
We could see that, I guess, already by when we were passing him, but... Oh, I hope this goes green. It'll be really fun to see how it works. There's some more on pit road we're getting by.
Leader's pitting now.
P3. We think he'll come out close in front. P9. You've just done a
The car behind is pitting.
41.08.
Alright, looks like the 6 car back there, 6 seconds back, pit 6 laps after us.
Hitting this lap, look at this
That's
lap.
You're
interesting.
pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 5.9 seconds.
Hopefully my pit entry and exit were decent. I didn't feel like I really pushed the envelope too hard. So, if anything, I probably lost some,
You're in the
but
top 10.
at least I hope it's
The
competitive.
leader's pitting now.
121. Anderson is pitting
Coming
from
out
P4.
way ahead of
Think
the
he'll come out
former
a little way
leader.
behind you. The leader,
But he's going to be
Anderson,
very
The car in
fast.
front is pitting.
fastest lap for
Should catch us
Sardina,
no problem.
40.56.
The car in P15 just set the fastest lap. 40.55.
Could work out pretty darn well for us, though, if we get a caution at the right time.
He's leading the race.
And even though we pit earlier than most guys, again, it was past halfway. So you'd think that shouldn't be so bad.
You're back in 4th
P3.
position.
That lap was at 41.28. New fastest lap for Sardina, 40.49.
As they're hitting fastest laps, though, they're going to be approaching real quick.
40.4.
That lap was almost a second faster than what I'm currently running. The 6 was also able to overtake the 1. And the 1 only has 2 lap fresher tires than him. They could end up battling for position there.
New fastest lap for Liam
Would be cool if they decided to delay each other for a while.
Just set the fastest lap.
We have to lead some laps, that's neat.
40.2.
P2 is getting closer. The gap's now 1.2 seconds.
Looks good right now, but we've got a long way to go. And it's gonna change pretty quick, I'm sure. Nice to have this open track though. No dirty air in front of us, no guys battling us side by side. Just nice clean air, able to run the line we want to run. I think this overall should be good for us. Even if pitting earlier than the others was not the correct plan, quote unquote, it might still work out for us pretty well because of those factors. I mean, we came into the pits, what, we were like 8th to 10th or something like that? And battling for those positions. So theoretically, if we can beat that, stay ahead of those positions at the very least, it was pretty good for us. The 6 and the 1 are side by side back there. They want to battle it out for a while.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2.
They're both going to be gaining on me though.
Keep it up, keep it up, keep digging.
The 1 able to get by the 6. It looks like they didn't have too much trouble with it. Gained a couple tenths on them already. I like this though. If we do get a surprise yellow, then suddenly we've got the best track position. Not likely with how clean this race has been, but I feel like we put ourselves in a pretty good spot. Leading some laps and everything. Got those bonus points, am I right? Those bonus points that don't exist. Car's starting to feel a little bit tight. Obviously, we're not going to hold these guys up too much. They're going to be flying past us.
2 seconds.
Liam is getting closer. The gap is now 1.10.
Maybe we can get a little bit of draft as they go by if we don't get past too quickly. Within 1 second now, 15 laps to go.
That lap was at 41.90.
Just going to continue running my line on the bottom. They should be able to get around us, no issue.
Okay, Colton, you've got half your fuel left.
Outside. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Alright, there he goes.
Outside is clear. The next car's the leader.
42.02.
The leader just did a 41.213.
A little bit of dirty air.
Outside.
Here we give room to the 6.
Still there. Hold your line. Outside clear. Car outside. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1 second. Still there.
A little bit loose out of 4. We got the number 2 coming up on us quick, but then we got a couple seconds back to the next ones.
Q4.
Still a little bit early to move up high for me. The 6 had a bad corner there. The 5 caught him really quick.
You're good.
Outside. Outside is clear.
Alright, how much are we going to be able to hold on to? We got 12 laps to go.
P5.
Guys behind have 8 lap fresher tires, 7 lap fresher tires, and 6 lap fresher tires.
The car behind.
They're all battling though, it looks like. They're all really close to one another.
The driver in front of us is Anderson, car number 2, and their rating is 6.6. The gap to Anderson ahead is increasing. It's now 1.00.
Right now hanging out in the top 5. 1.5 back to the 3. Wonder how much the tires have evened out at this point.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.
Yeah, I know, I'm losing out.
6th place.
Still happy with how we've done here today, though, even if the strategy ends up burning and failing. Definitely felt much more competitive than I did last week at Atlanta. Probably going to lose these next 3 spots, though. 10 laps to go.
10 to go. This time by.
42.32.
Let's see what happens if we go high. Well, that was very slow, is what happened right there.
Inside.
Bounce right into the wall.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
Take it here, Sean. Thank you.
Freaking 4 of the high line was a little bit better. I might have just messed it up in 1 and 2, though.
Lap times are pretty
See if
consistent.
we can't do it better. We might still just want to be at the bottom in 1 and 2, because it's not really looking like it's working too well and
Okay, Colton. The next
on that side
car
of the
is
track.
Car number 3, and their rating is 6.2.
Car inside. Stay high.
Car's not turning, that was terrible. Oh, that sucks. Alright, we'll try the bottom 1 and 2.
The leader is
If
running.
we can't hold on to the top 10.
41.67.
P7. You've just done a 42.55.
Car is somehow worse in the second half of the race than it was in the first half, I think. Not sure how I managed to do that. I thought I was doing an okay job.
Car inside.
Car number 7.
You're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Clear.
Try to get this thing down to the bottom. It's really not wanting to, though.
The gap is 1 second. Inside.
Stay out.
Stay high.
I was trying to go up
Clear
there with
inside.
you and then rip the high. I didn't try to get
Car
in the event. I
inside.
apologize.
You're up top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide. Still inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Oh
my gosh.
2 wide.
Nearly got hit.
Still there. Clear
Not sure if we're going to have much of a choice with the run the high line here. It might be in at this point.
The driver in front of us is
Inside.
11.
Still there.
Car is so tight.
Clear
I
inside.
don't know what I did to this thing. It's just not working in 1 and 2.
Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Gotta try to hold on as much as we can to as many spots as we can.
You got 5 laps to go. You are where we expected
Okay,
to
Colton,
be.
the next car is Davis, car number 17, and their rating is 3.8.
Outside.
Big bump draft there,
Outside,
way
clear.
too big.
Car
I don't know
inside.
what he's thinking.
You're up top, 3
That nearly
wide.
wrecked us.
Still hold. Inside, 2 wide. Still there, inside.
You need to push him
Still
and hold this
inside.
position.
Clear.
10th position. Your lap time was at 42.72. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
You've got
Trying to
about
figure
5
out how to
laps
get
of
through
fuel.
1 and 2 without losing a ton of time every attempt I go at it. That still was worse than last lap. I'm running out of ideas.
Car inside. Still there,
The
hold
next
your
car
line.
is Sardina, car number 4,
Clear
and their
inside.
rating is 6.2.
3 laps to go. Can we hold on to the top 10?
That lap time was 42.72.
Tried driving in harder that time. Gonna hurt our run out.
Car inside.
Thankfully, no very aggressive bump draft.
Still there at the bottom. Clear inside. 2 more, let's go. Car outside. The leader is running. 42.237. Still there, hold your line. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 point.
That's way to the bottom. I don't know why he would do that.
Keep low.
Very aggressive for a top 10, but that's fine. They'll take it.
Still there, hold your line. Outside is clear.
He got it done. He did what he needed to do. I was being annoying, so I get it. So P11 coming to the white flag. I think we should be able to hold on to that because we got 2 seconds behind us.
You've got 1 gallon left. P11, white flag, 1 more lap. Okay, Colton, the next car is Dahl, car number 9.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Just barely had enough fuel, interestingly enough. Wonder if I could have put more in there.
Sorry.
Maybe that would have helped our car turn better. Maybe that was part of the problem.
Yeah, knew we couldn't be clean today.
Liam has taken the win.
But P11. I'm okay with that. We've had some rough races on the larger tracks here recently in Xfinity, so...
P11.
Whoa,
There's the
whoa,
finish.
where are you
Yeah,
going?
yourself,
What the hell?
Flag, it's over. Okay, we'll get him next time. You've got wheel damage.
He's
Sorry,
slid in
get
front of
nothing
me. And then why did that guy going down and hit the inside
Alright.
wall? What was that? I think we just got a 4X from that. That's annoying. The guy just kept coming down the track, and then there was a guy flipping over.
That's the end of the session.
Why did that happen? Comes all the way down the track, and then he pins me right into that guy. Why would this guy... Why would you do that? The safety rating still counts. I don't. That's frustrating. Whatever. Did it still count? Am I complaining about nothing? It did still count. Thanks, man. Thank you. He decides he's just done, so then everybody else, good luck, I guess. Annoying. Whatever. We get P11 right there. I guess we get 4X. Tires were really bad, I can tell. 61, 73. I have no idea how they got worse that second run compared to the first. Because the first run, I was on the right front, but not that much. And I thought I was doing okay. So I don't really know. I'm not sure what I did. Maybe I needed to put more fuel in it. Interesting. Let's look at the incidents now. Got to lead some laps today. That was cool. Lap 23, 11 getting loose in front of 3Y. That's dangerous. Oh, and that's... I remember seeing that. So we had some guys that got sent to the inside. 11 just loose right in front of some guys that didn't want to lift, I'm sure. The 3 also involved. Sounds like they're talking about it right there. So it looks like everybody's okay about it. Everyone's forgiving about it, so that's good. Guess this is just tire wear. I don't know why else we'd be seeing this. Oh, there's a maybe wall brush? No. Probably not going to see too much of this race because it was pretty darn clean. 23 sticking his nose on the outside dangerously. That's a dangerous move on the 23. Because the 19's expecting to be able to go to the wall right there. Anything happening here? I don't think so. Skip ahead until we start seeing some more action. Pit stops are underway by this point. Probably should have just stayed out longer, because that was clearly the best strategy, but it at least put me in a position where I could have gotten lucky with a yellow, and suddenly I'm going to be at the front of the pack, you know? Could have worked out really well. Hard on the brakes into the pits right there. I'll move ahead till we see what looks like could be some contact, I guess. But it looks like that's it. We were involved in one of the few things that did happen. The 4 just giving up, I guess, and then... like, what are we supposed to do about that? Like, I was worried because I was heading into turn 1 and the 9 was coming down at me for some reason. I was trying to give him room and there's a guy upside down in front of me, so... I don't know why we're all acting crazy as soon as we get past the start-finish line. Like, I'm just trying to slow down. And then my car was very broken from that, so weird at the end, but it is what it is, I guess. We'll look at the race results page. Now that that's all done and over with. And let me make sure you can see it. Yes, -1 iRating. Pretty harsh in a strong field, just outside the top 10. 44.19 strength of field, but basically broke even. The 4X does not affect our A499. There we are. Frustrating to get that 4X, but 141 championship points is a nice day out at the track, especially since it's been kind of a struggle lately. I think I probably wanted to loosen the car even more, and that's probably what I would have done if I had practiced further. Loosen the car up, and maybe it wouldn't be quite so tight near the end. But still, I think the changes helped a little bit. We had one of the slowest best laps out here. 40.4 up here. 40.7. We had 40.837. Yeah, we had the second worst fastest lap. The only other guy only that with a slower fast lap finished 42 laps down, didn't do all the laps. So, I don't know what that means. I feel like I have to work extra hard to save my tires and go slower than everybody else. And still things don't work out too great for us. So that probably means I do need to further loosen up the car. But I think we did an okay job finding ourselves to a decent finish. Breaking even on the iRating, and I mean, we were clean, I guess. For the most part, I don't know. Except for that last little thing that happened, but that'll do it for this one. At least we had plenty of exciting racing. Lots of side-by-side, especially earlier in the race. And lots of action, so that'll do it for this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.